Late at night, as they lay in bed, a strange feeling came over the couple's home. The evening had been normal, just some video games and a few beers before bed. But then came a sudden strange sound. "Did you hear that?" the wife whispered, barely audible over the odd meowing from downstairs. Her husband stirred, rubbing sleep from his eyes. "Probably just one of the cats," he mumbled, not fully awake. But the meows grew louder, more unusual, sounding like a person trying to mimic a cat and saying hello. Before they could understand it, a loud bang echoed through the house, startling them both. "What was that?" the husband exclaimed, suddenly alert. "I don't know," the wife replied, trembling. As the night went on, they became more nervous, thinking it was just one of the cats downstairs. They went back to sleep. The next morning, they cautiously searched the house for answers. The day passed with tension as they struggled to come to terms with what had happened. But it was the next night when their worst fears came true. At 2:50 a.m., a loud bang woke them up again. "What was that?" the husband asked, alarmed. "I don't know," the wife said, scared. "But there's something outside." Sure enough, a notification on their phone confirmed the motion sensor at the front door had been triggered. They realized they had slept with all the animals in the room and the door closed. Fear gripped them as they realized they were not alone. The husband decided to act. He grabbed his gun, turning to his wife with a serious look. "Stay upstairs," he said urgently. "Lock the door and don't come down until I say it's safe." With a sense of dread, he descended the stairs, alert for danger. Heart pounding, he reached the front door, ready to confront whatever was outside. "Who's there?" he called out, desperate for answers. "It's me, let me in," came the cry from outside. With shaking hands, he looked outside through the peephole. But what he saw defied all reason, all logic. It was his wife. He felt very confused as he tried to understand what was happening. "But you're supposed to be upstairs," he said, his voice barely louder than a whisper. But as he looked into her eyes, all he could see was that she was scared to death and needed help. With trembling hands, the husband opened the door, quickly let her in. In a state of intense fear, she found herself unable to utter a single word. They climbed the stairs together, seeking refuge in their bedroom, but a chilling feeling crept over him. As they reached the top, he opened the door of the bedroom only to see his wife covered in blood. Her body was lying on the floor. Only to realize the person he'd let in wasn't his wife. It was a sinister creature wearing her skin like a disguise. He turned around slowly, his heart pounding in his chest, only to find nothing but empty shadows. Before he could react to anything, something whispered in his ear, "You let me in, you are mine now."